So yeah, those are all of the things that need to be done before the opening. I'm quite confident and still relaxed.
Never used to be this way.
Good morning, guys. Welcome. I can't even tell you how good it feels to be back at the studio. I actually shouldn't be here. I'm still a little sick, but I'm here only for one reason. The painter guys that have to paint the last room are coming today early in the morning. It's like 8:15, and I have to open them the door, let them paint, and then back home just resting again. So I think today we will stick again to kind of an emergency sorry I'm sick vlog. We already had a track submit, so it's time for the Q&A. So, first question for today. What is your favorite mic? At the moment, this one right here, the AXSENS microphone. It's the best that I own, so obviously my favorite. Got the -20 dB, -10 dB, 0 dB. You can also change the pickup pattern of this microphone from omnidirectional, picking up everything around it, to cardioid, or to 8. It's just like the flipped faced version of omnidirectional, and then of course the low cut. I previously had this 8kg Perception 220. It's good, versatile, very robust, especially good for the price, but you can definitely hear a difference to the AXSENS mic. Unfortunately, usually that the more you pay, the more you get. And then the last mic, just to make it complete, it's a measurement microphone. Don't use this actually to record anything. It's really just meant to measure the room acoustic. But I'm thinking about getting new microphones now that I have the big studio, the vocal recording booth, and people renting my studio, and I want to be able to give them a broader range of mics to actually pick from. I will buy a couple more. Next up, definitely a dynamic microphone. I do not own one, so definitely a dynamic one. Same question, just about headphones. Answered it already a million times. Next up, will the studio be finished in time? No, it definitely won't. I won't be able to finish it until the 21st of October, but I will be able to finish it to a point where it's nice and neat enough to show to the public and for people to see the vision. And then the finer details I will take care in the rest of this year. So I would say 100% done at the end of this year. Can I also rent your studio on a Saturday? Yes, that's possible. Not every Saturday, because someone has to be here, me or someone else off the team. So just get in touch with us. The email is the first one in the description. We will try and schedule it on a day where you just have the time to sit here for the entire day, usually like 8 hours, and use this studio to make your music, record your music for just 80 bucks for now. It's just like an introductional price. We will later probably raise it to 100, which is still very inexpensive compared to every other studio in the area. Next question, how to mix the low end? We already had that a million times. How do I make a drop hit hard? I also already answered this one, but let me answer it again in short. It's about making sure you have the right amount of contrast. So to make a drop hit hard, you have to make the part in front of the drop very soft and weak and bright. So usually you will see DJs just filter out the low end at the end of the break, so that the contrast to the drop that is more kick and bass is even greater. If you would have too much bass at the end of your break, there wouldn't be enough change. So you all know that if you listen to a song and you remove the low end and you listen to it for like 2 or 3 minutes, your brain thinks that's normal. So if your break is like a minute long and doesn't have any bass in it, people will think, or their ears will think, that's like the normal. And then you hit them with the normal bass, but for them it's like twice the bass because they were missing bass for like almost a minute. It's a very easy trick. I mean, it's not even a trick, everyone knows that. So use that to your advantage. You can do the same with the loudness, so having a quiet break and then the drop louder. Easy solution, but don't try to make the drop louder, because it can't be louder. There's a limit. You have to make the break quieter and then have the drop really loud. Same goes for musical elements, rhythmical elements, so the break is usually steady and soft, and then the drop, usually the bass, is like the main groove and makes everyone dance. Next question, we already had the next one, and I checked now 3 more. They're all like questions I already answered, even questions I already made entire videos about. So let me actually continue with showing you the update of the studio and the things that still need to be done, and then you can be the judge if I will be able to finish it to the 21st of October, which is in just 12 days, just 12 more days. And out of those 12, 3 I'm in Amsterdam, so yeah. Let's just start with the Studio B. It's fully operational. The only thing missing I have to take care of is, shortening the curtains. The blending wood part that goes around the window to make it look nice. And buying a table that just goes in here. I think all in all, maybe in an hour or 2 of work. The curtains I will let someone else take care of. That's nothing for me. And then there's the disco room, my favorite room by far. Every time this light is on, it just makes me happy. This one is complete. I'm still thinking about also covering this wall to make it all black, or maybe just paint it black. I don't know, not sure, but this is not important for the opening. This entire room is actually not important, it's just for fun. Vocal booth, this part complete, which was the hard part, with the window to the control room and the cable box going through. This part right here is half constructed. That's what Leonard and Max were taking care of yesterday. Thanks again to both of them. I filled it already a little today. I don't know why, but they both didn't really want to take care of the green stuff. Who knows why. And then this wall, same thing again. Still don't know how to cover the window, but I'm now thinking the best would be actually a sliding door. This would be actually the coolest, because it wouldn't take any space away in this room. But I don't know how to build a sliding door. I don't know anything about sliding doors. So this is a big question mark, but also not that important for the opening. And then just a carpet for the floor, and also the ceiling acoustic foam. And that's then really it. I think the vocal booth, maybe a day of work. The office is all done. It's all painted, all cleaned. It's a little messy because we're still constructing, and I don't know what to do with those chairs. Probably put them downstairs in the storage. For the opening, new table should arrive soon. So this room is more about like getting stuff, putting paintings onto the wall. Maybe like half a day of work. The entrance area and the hallway that goes upstairs is almost done. There's still painting, so maybe just 1 or 2 more hours, and this is off the to-do list. Now let's get to the biggest mess, and that is actually the kitchen. I'm worried the most about finishing the kitchen, and it's the most important for the opening. It's crucial. It will provide us with food and drinks. And yeah, it's still a lot of work. But I finished all cabinets so far. And then my favorite, Studio A. It's actually quite far. I mean, it might not look like it, because I couldn't move the speakers on my own to the right position, and I'm still trying to come up with a design for speaker stands. But basically here the construction part is just covering with fabric the corners as well as the back wall. That's like maybe 4 hours of work, maybe 5 if you're slow. And then just like 1 plate on top of there, the DJ desk. This one right here just needs the back wall. Plate on top will go right here, and then this room is also all done. Then one day speaker stands, a table, and then being actually able to produce in here. Maybe I will also be able to do that before the opening. I'm not sure. So yeah, those are all of the things that need to be done before the opening. I'm quite confident and still relaxed, and if something doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. I don't really care that much, because I have to run the business, the 2 labels, the YouTube channel, my own music. That's way more important. But I think we got pretty far for doing everything by ourselves and doing it in between, keeping everything else running. So I'm proud of myself, of the team. And yeah, now it's up to you to decide if this will be all done to the 21st of October, the opening. Again, you're invited, everyone is invited from 10 to 10. First half of the day more for people that I don't know in person, and the second half is more party, birthday, kind of getting old. It's not that much party anymore. But yeah, leave your guess in the comments down below. We will see us tomorrow back again, then hopefully 100% fully recovered. I will now just wait until they're done painting and then just heading back home. Soup, bed. Hopefully tomorrow feeling better.